And we are back. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlogs. As you can see right now, I'm in my house up north. I don't know if I've ever given you a tour of my the spare room. This is where I stay when I'm back at the house. Hello, guys. I know a lot of you question what the deal is with the house, but obviously can't really go into all that. But obviously, I'm here at the weekends that I am here. I'm here. Yesterday was Harper's birthday, so she is 2 years, or she is now 2 years old, but she was 2 yesterday. Can you believe that? It's absolutely insane. I kept saying to her, "It's your birthday," and she was saying, "Yeah." And she was saying, "I'm 2." And she can't do it. She can't do this, the hands, so she'll be like, "I'm 2," or "I'm 2," you know? But anyway, my plan right now is to get into the car and drive to London. Got some Ace director meetings today. That's the goal. And then we've got a huge, big wedge. I don't want to spoil it. We've got 2 golf day filmings, Wednesday, Thursday this week. And let's just say one of the videos we're filming is a mini major, which means no jokes. Well, there were still jokes and banter, but essentially we're competing to try and win the big wedge mini major. So it's really intense, really serious, this one. Obviously, we're still going to banter. We're still filming other videos around those days as well. But we want to do like a series of majors where we actually try hard, we want to win, and we're competitive with each other. So I need to dial in tonight. So I'm going to the golf sim tonight, hitting a few shots. But obviously, before anything else, I need to actually get to London. And I'm 3 hours away, so let's get in the car. Also, ignore the stain on the shirt. I have a 2-year-old now, guys. And I was feeding her yogurt this morning, and it was just going everywhere. So ignore me, okay? I am a father. Speaking of being a father, by the way, it was Father's Day. So it was Father's Day into her birthday. So a nice couple of days. That's why you might have seen me miss a couple of vlogs here and there. This room is just the best, by the way. Look at this, guys. Obviously, as you can see the remnants of her birthday. This wasn't with me, though. They had a party before I got here, obviously, because just everything. But we had her birthday together. It's a pretty nice sunny day today. I guarantee we're not going to get this when we play golf. And yes, I know I'm wearing this big fat hoodie, but it's because there's a stain on my shirt. And also, I've got air conditioning in here. It's really nice. But yeah, it's sort of like back to the grind right now. Or it feels like after like a nice weekend. I do have Harper for a whole week soon because Laura is going on holiday, on a little vacation. So yeah, I've got Harper for a week. I think I'm going to take her to London in the flat, and then half London. I want to go to Disney World, Disneyland. Sorry, I want to go to Disneyland, so I'm doing that soon. Other than that, it's just like kind of back to the grind. And I know you guys have seen me grinding a lot. You see me working a lot and like trying to figure a lot of things out, whether it be Ace, whether it be the Pokemon channel. But I obviously the main channel is kind of like I've not really even put too much focus into it. I'm not working with Cal anymore. You know, the producer we had over here. It just didn't really work out in terms of the amount we were filming and the amount of work doing. And I want to see what you guys think real quick. I've never really cared in YouTube. I probably should, but I never really have cared about like the staying relevant or being relevant or any of that kind of stuff. I kind of like to just do me, follow my interests, and I kind of prefer it that way. However, obviously it doesn't work in your advantage when you're looking to get numbers or followers or like brand deals, all this kind of stuff, you know. Even at the very beginning, I mean, I knew JJ from the start. I knew all the boys from the start as well, but I rather than kind of like pushing gaming or GTA, I was doing music. I was like kind of doing my thing. The better approach was to not do that. The better approach was to get into the things that are doing quote unquote better for you, you know. Go and do things that are more successful, you know, and be more successful. But I like to keep it real a lot, and not in a way where I'm trying to be real. I just like to do my own thing. I like to stay in my own little world. But obviously that has huge downsides. And I think that's what explains why whenever I do really well at something, I don't take advantage of it, because I just want to rather do me, you know. I don't want to overextend too much. I don't want to kind of do too much. Same with music, you know. I was doing really well in music, and when it got to the point where it was like industry and kind of like label sort of stuff, I was like, oh, I don't really like this. I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna continue doing my own thing, you know. Same with Pokemon in a way. Like Pokemon started blowing up, doing really well, and then when it got kind of like very commercial and very mainstream, not mainstream, but in the Pokemon world, it started to get mainstream. I didn't really like that, you know. So people started. I guess what I'm saying is, when you get to a certain point where people start hating on you, you probably should put the accelerator on and do more. Whereas I stopped, you know, or at least in Pokemon, that's what I did. Same thing with the vlogs. You know, with the vlogs, I was going, and then I kind of got to a point where I was like, okay, I can really like push this, and I was like, nah, man, I want to continue doing me, you know, no music, no edits, no cuts, just me, you know. And I think it's not a bad thing. I'm not questioning like the work. I'm not questioning that kind of like aspect of it. All I'm saying is I do need to look a little bit into the kind of making sure I'm staying like in front of people's eyes. For example, on TikTok right now, I'm getting flamed in the comments everywhere, you know, because of the whole Laura situation and whatever. And it's making me not want to post TikToks. It's making me not want to like speak to the outside world. It's making me want to keep the vlogs to the vlogs, keep this like nice little community. It's making me want to do Pokemon videos, but it's not making me want to outreach much. I'm like scared of getting like that backlash. I need to stop doing that. I need to post TikToks, be me, be real, and just, you know, continue being who I am, but at a bit of like a more commercialized, in a more relevant way, if that makes sense, you know. because this is my job at the end of the day, and if I keep going and doing this, I'm just going to shrivel and become nothing. But I just don't also I'm getting older. I'm getting older. It's not my realm anymore to try and be relevant or that kind of thing, you know. But it's just a little thought for you guys. I'm not sure if I'm waffling here, but obviously we like the Uncle Ronnie chats in the car. I think that's what I've been missing in the vlogs. I felt the vlogs have been really disjointed, really hard to keep you guys up to date with stuff, and I think it's because I haven't been doing these long car talks or these long apartment talks, you know, where I just kind of just went for 10-15 minutes and spoke to you about what I'm thinking. I stopped doing that because of the comments saying it was boring, and then I'm like, this is what the vlog is, you know. This is what's needed to update you guys, keep you guys up to date, let you know my feelings, the motivation side of things. This is what we want here. This is what the vlog's all about. Who cares, oh, now I'm doing this, now I'm doing that? No one cares about that. What we care about is the value in here, and you know, me speaking from experiences, me speaking what's on my mind, all this kind of stuff. So yeah, these will stay in the vlogs for forevermore, guys. Sorry for the little hiccup. 1 hour to go now until we get into London. There was a little bit of a scare on the road, I can't lie, standstill traffic. I was really worried that it was going to be a disaster and I'll be late for the meeting, but thankfully it's fine. Back on the road now. Although, little bit of traffic backing up now. What I was going to say to you guys, I've been super motivated today. Usually I play podcasts, usually I listen to Kill Tony or some sort of podcast, but I was like, you know what, let me just play music. I don't know if you've got Apple Music. I've always had Spotify and Apple Music. I don't know why. I think I used to share Spotify with Laura, and then also the car has Spotify, but then I set everything up on Apple Music, and the station it plays, the radio station, is just so much better. It plays all the songs that are in my iTunes, but then also recommend. Anyway, it's just good. Long story short, I've been motivated, super motivated today, super inspired, and I've been feeling how I felt when I first started these vlogs. You know how I was always, and I need to keep that. I need to try and bottle that. If I can do one thing in life, I need to wake up every day with that motivation in my mind, and I think meditation is a big thing, and I think not the Kumbaya meditation kind of stuff, but just waking up and thinking okay, what am I grateful for? You know, what am I working towards? Just so we don't take things for granted, and just so we always remind ourselves, because we know what we need to do, we know what we're trying to do, but it's so hard to give yourself that self-reflection every day in the moment, you know. And you do something, you do this, and you're like, oh, how have I drifted away from that where I want to be, you know? And it's because it's hard to. We've got to keep reminding ourselves, you know, got to keep telling ourselves the same thing. That's why a lot of these vlogs do become quite repetitive, because I'm you have to do the reps of telling yourself, you know. Think about it running, right? You got to run to get better. You got to run. If you do a marathon, you can't just start on a marathon. You got to put the work in each time. Exercise, you know, but not exercise in fitness, but I'm saying the exercise of doing something, you know. At school, we're learning for the exam, you know. So you got to do the same thing with motivation and what you're thankful for. You got to keep telling yourself, oh, you got this, you know. Keep telling yourself, you know, what am I working towards? What am I grateful for? What am I thankful for? All this stuff, you know. What can I do better? And be nicer to yourself, but also just be quite critical and be not critical, but be aware, you know. Aware is probably the right word for that. That's what I would say. But then also, one thing I realized today is, so I had a voucher, you know McDonald's, the little tickets you can get, the McDonald's stuff. I had one for a sausage egg muffin, a free one, okay? So I'm driving on this journey, and on this journey there's a McDonald's where it's drive-through on the motorway, you know? So you don't have to leave the motorway, you just hop off, drive through, and then you're back on the road. It takes 5 minutes. It's always ideal to get a coffee, to get some breakfast on these early morning drives. So I did that and got one. Before I went to McDonald's, I was super motivated, super inspired, music playing. I'm yeah, I'm gonna take over the world, man, you know, all this stuff. And then after, I'm in the car listening to music, and I'm you know what, this doesn't feel like it felt before, and I'm realizing why. And I think it's maybe because I ate crap. I ate sausage and egg McMuffin, and obviously sausage and egg McMuffin is not really that bad, you know. It's bread, it's sausage, it's egg, and it's cheese, you know. But it's quite heavy for the morning, you know. Whereas I guarantee if I had eaten just egg or, you know, salmon or something like that, or banana or whatever, you just feel way better, you know. So what I was gonna say to you guys is a little thing to do is every time you've eaten food, make a note on your phone, or at least a mental note, but try and write it down. How do you feel in the next half an hour after you've eaten, you know? And you can do that with everything, you know. If you have an argument, how do you feel 30 minutes after that argument, you know? Or if you make a decision that you think is a bad one, write down how it makes you feel, because then it's it's putting words to the page. It's putting something. It's creating something real about your feedback about something, and then as you go, you know, you can improve that. You can start to take away those things that you know make you feel bad, or you know that don't help you. For example, after the gym, when I was in Texas, I was like always motivated after the gym, and I was like, you know what, the reason why is because I'm exercising, you know, I'm putting my body to work. If I could write down after that and be like, why do I feel this way? Oh, it's because of X, Y, Z, then I'll do it again, you know. And recently, I'll be honest, I have fallen out of like gym, eating well, and I can go, oh, and overall I'm doing all right, but then I keep making these little mistakes, or eating the wrong thing, or sleeping not enough, or going to bed too late, or working on the wrong things, you know. So I think we've got to analyse and be critical of the things we do, but do it with love, you know. Don't do it with hatred. Don't hate yourself because you made a bad decision. But that's what I've been doing. I've been really Freezy said something to me. I can't tell you what it was because it's something private in my private life, but I said something to him, and he was like, wow. He was like, you must really hate yourself to want to do that. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Like, you're right. I don't know that I hate myself, or I don't know, but I was like, you know what? Why would I do this thing? Because that would only work against me, you know. And by the way, for the record, I do the thing we were talking about, which maybe one day I'll talk about. I don't know. The thing we were talking about, I still don't know which is the answer on it. I don't know. But anyway, I'll fill you in one day. There's still so much that I haven't been able to talk to you guys about with the whole personal stuff. It's been tough, obviously, on a number of fronts. I think some of you who have been following me for a while, some of you who kind of watch everything, watch a lot of the stuff I think you will kind of understand what I'm talking about, but it's tough. Anyway, just your boy Randy, just giving you some feedback, just giving you some things to think about. Lessons are, write down how you feel after you do something, right? And even if it's good, if you go to the gym, you feel great, write down what you've done and maybe why you feel great. If you don't feel so good, write down, why don't I feel good right now? What about the last hour has got me feeling like, you know? And I think you will get better in life, you know, and we'll get better. So I got to remind myself, I got to keep telling myself. And by the way, when I listen to music, I get so hyped because I still know that like what I can do in music is so like good, man. I am like music has always been my passion, and it's always been my calling, if you will, you know. And it always annoys me that I'm not getting enough music done, man, and I'm not getting like that part out of me. And instead I'm doing like I'm working, you know, I'm working, which is fine, that's cool, but like, is it, you know? Made it to London, let's go. I will catch you guys after the ACE meetings are done and finito. And it's all about preparing for the big wedge major. ACE meeting done now, all good. A lot of good things to work on, but also a long way to go with all that. But it's always a challenge, which is a good thing. Hungry now, let's go get some food. It's 4:30, so yeah, pretty long meeting, but got a lot of stuff done and a lot of actionable things as well, which is always good. Happy days. Now it's all about getting some food and then getting into the simulator to get ready for this big wedge major tomorrow. Can you believe it? Tomorrow. I gotta win it, man. I gotta win it. Locked into the golf sim. The mic is just strapped to me. I don't know where the wire is. Let's start off with some 7-iron. I'm gonna hit a few shots before I start filming, but we in here, we grinding. Big wedge major tomorrow. You boys gotta bring it home, so you gotta put the work in. Boys and girls, two things, okay? Number one, I realize I've got half a yogurt on my shoulder as well as my front, so apologies for that. Number two, I'm stinking. I'm stinking up the gaff. Not as in smelly, although probably I am a little bit. More so, these shots are not going well at all. I hit a few drivers. They were going well. I'll show you some drivers now. They were good drives, safe drives, but then they were not going very far distance. I started to belt them, and now my pacing and my cadence is all wrong. The goal tomorrow, for me, at the major, is to just hit straight shots. Like, off the driver, I slice a lot, as you've seen in the big wedge videos. I slice a hell of a lot. And the problem with that is, I'm always taking drop shots. So I hit into the rough, or whatever. We play lateral drops. So like, if I hit it out of bounds, I have to take a drop, which means that the next shot I hit is hitting for 3 rather than just hitting for 2. So I started to take some out of them and have like a shorter backswing. So a shorter backswing, they just kind of like ease it onto the fairway. But then when I was seeing the yardages today, it was quite short and I was worrying. That felt good. The problem with sims as well though, is that might slice on in actual real life on the course, but it might be all right on the sim, you know? It's hard to tell. That's gone 170. 170 yards is not good enough, but it's better than taking a drop from 220, you know? This is what I used to do, okay? I used to do this. Okay, I'm gonna try and hit the slice. In this sim, it just doesn't show. Now, I'm gonna go early tomorrow. You'll see me early at the golf course tomorrow on tomorrow's vlog. Get some practice at the real range. But also, it's recommended not to actually do too much driver or too much driving range work to change your swing, you know? So maybe this is a bad idea. We'll see. We'll see. Nice little short back swing. Oh my goodness me. I hit the ceiling. Felt good. Let's come out left. But I'll have a bit of faith on it tomorrow. I swear the range, the sim just doesn't know the slice. You guys told me that in the comments. Okay, short but straight. You know what? Driver, I'll deal with the range tomorrow. The hybrid is actually one of my best clubs. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. I might even take hybrid off the tee a little bit tomorrow. We'll see. See, that's gone just as long as my drive was going. Yeah, and I top it. When I put it in the front of my stance, I top it. So at least I made that recognition or realization that if I put it back on my stance a little bit, tilt the club forward a bit. Yeah. For this club, that's the better play. For this club, that is the better play. There we go. All right. Hybrid's feeling good. All right, 4-iron. Now, if I'm honest, if I'm hitting the hybrid, which is a 4 anyway, I wouldn't really need to use a 4-iron. But in a situation where I'm kind of in heavy rough or whatever, which I probably wouldn't use this club anyway, I just want to practice a couple, okay? And the best thing I've learned with this club is just don't swing it very hard. 170 yards, coming left. Yeah, I probably won't use this club much, but look, it's rolled a long way, because it's gone so low. I probably will only use this club in certain situations, you know? Why am I even hitting this club, man? Why am I even hitting this club? Makes 0 sense, Randy. What are you doing? 6-iron. Now, I will be using this club a lot. I will be. Oh, I felt money. I felt cash money, baby. Distance is. I think the distance is just wrong in this sim, if I'm honest. Oh, this feels money, man. Alright, 6-iron might be my club tomorrow. Oh, that's come right. Like, what if I'm just absolutely shocking tomorrow? What if I just capitulate? I don't know. Alright, 7-iron. Oh, it's come right. Why is it coming right? What are you doing? I hate sims. I hate them. Right. Pitching wedge. Especially when hit under the ball more, isn't it? I need to learn. I need to go back to my lessons, man. Flipping Nora, I really do. Pitching wedge. Anything 100 yards, I'm on the green. I promise you, man. 100 yards, I'm on the green, man. I really am. I was testing this. For those who don't care about golf videos or golf camera footage, content, there we go, content. CJ can put timestamps in to skip the golf stuff. But anyway, shower, get some food, relax for the evening, let's go upstairs. Alright guys, back in the apartment now, and let me tell you, I've been away for a few days, and I have a bunch of mail. So, little mail day, let's get into it. I believe this to be an ace grading return. Graded cards in there. I think this is Red Bull. So shout out to Red Bull for sending this over. However, obviously we do also represent Prime. Well, we don't represent Prime officially, but obviously it's my boy, it's my guy, KSI. But regardless, shout out Red Bull, thank you very much for this, I do appreciate it. Kind of panicked that I wasn't in frame there. CJ, you got to do a lot of blurring today, my friend. First box we have, oh my word. You know what, actually yeah, shout out to Red Bull, appreciate this, look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Now listen, caffeine, we shouldn't rely on caffeine in our lives, guys, but when you need that boost, you know what? Screw it. Rely on some caffeine. It helps. It does help. If we open a Red Bull, we got to open a Prime as well, right? We got to even it out. You know, we got to even it out. Ooh, what is this? Oh my goodness me! Oh, it's like mysterious. Wow. Woo! Look at that. Prime X hydration. What flavor is this? Strawberry lemonade. I think I've had strawberry lemonade already. Yeah, wait, isn't the Haaland one is strawberry lemonade too, right? Pretty sure we have even more Red Bull, by the way. Yeah, goodness me. Of course, I do appreciate Red Bull. This is sick. How many is this? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Goodness gracious. I have 4 of these boxes here, guys. 4 boxes 24, 48. No, wait. Yeah, 48 times 2, Randy. 96. Leave a like on the video, guys, for CJ. I just feel for CJ right now, having to blur all this. Ooh. Wow. I asked for sugar-free, and I also asked for the flavoured ones. I don't really love the actual main Red Bull flavour. Making me realise I'm going to have to take all this downstairs. But yeah, leave a like for CJ, guys. Shout out to Red Bull for doing this. I'll do a taste test a different day, obviously, maybe in the morning, because it's late. It's getting late at night. I don't want to drink this before bed. Final one is orange. Alright, next up, we have 2 little packages. Might be some cards I ordered. Right, this next one, if this is what I believe it to be, needs an introduction, okay? Obviously, you guys know Ace Grading is a company that I founded, own a part of, and completely with my soul believe in. However, I did buy a PSA card. Shock. But no, the reason I bought it is because I want to cross it over to an Ace card. So obviously Ace does sports now, and I was like, you know what, I want to buy some sports cards. Ace does sports. I bought a PSA card with the intention of cracking it, or sorry, sending it to Ace as a crossover, and they'll crack it, and then cross it over to Ace. So here we go, shout out to Crypt Cards UK. Would love to get them involved with Ace. Probably tell by the card, it's the Forest card. It is a Brennan Johnson rookie card. 1 of 1, ladies and gentlemen. It did get a Gem Mint 10. Whether it will get a Gem Mint 10 at Ace, who knows, because obviously the PSA, you know, not the most accurate graders out there, but I thought it was really cool, and hopefully we see it in an Ace slab with an Ace label sometime soon. And that is the first PSA slab I've bought in years, and it's only to cross it over to Ace. I've got an Amazon right here. I'm not going to open this one right now because this is just lights for the setup. It's just I still need to build a shelf, man. And then I believe this one and the one over here are just Ace returns. One of them's for a video, so I can't go through them now. Today's vlog sort of has just been long clip style. Okay, Ace. And Ace. Now I'm going to peek at one card here. Okay, yeah, I know what this is. I know what this is right here. Okay, cool, makes sense. So what's this one then? I've got a feeling you can't see, but then again, I've got a feeling you can. Right, here we go. Singular Ace box. Now I kind of forgot what this is. Please don't tell me this is for a video as well, because I want to see them right now, man. Ah, yeah, okay, cool. This is just sports, okay? And I can go through this with you guys. You know what? Let's set up. Why not? Right, so here we go, guys. A Ace return, or an Ace return, should I say. Obviously, acegrading.com. Code SPORTS for 20% off all sports card submissions. Get in right now, guys. If you want to collect some sports cards, go and get them. Get them graded with Ace. Get involved. All right, first card is, as you can see, Christian Pulisic. This is the LeBron James of soccer. Let's see what we graded here. We graded a Gem Mint 10. If you see any like bits on the card, it's because it's in a sleeve right now and it's just like from the packaging, you know, it's not actually on the card itself. But how good does that look, guys? Ace grading, doing sports, you gotta love it. Gonna go through these quite quick. Thiago Silva, out of, what is this out of? Oh, no number. It's just a pink wave prism from 2021. I opened a box or a few boxes a while ago. These are just from there. These are also going to be gifted out to friends. So if you see me gift these to like Harry, a Chelsea fan, or any other Chelsea fan, that's why it's the goal of these, just marketing. We've got McAllister up next. This is his rookie card, by the way. Rookie card before he went to Liverpool. Sander Berg up next. Really cool Ace tables as well with these sports cards. We have Sander Berg again with an 8 this time. So we had a streak of 10s before, but now we've got an 8. It's okay, not bad. We've got a 10 over here. Douglas Luiz. Very, very sick. Fosu Mensah color match with the nice kind of, what is that? Like grey and red. And a 9. Next up, we got a Harry Winks Tottenham. Prism Blue. Very nice. These aren't like necessarily special cards. I just thought I'd get them slabbed to kind of show off Ace. Oh, Jack Harrison. There you go. That's one for Simon right there. With a Gem Mint 10 color match label. Atmosphere. Liverpool card right there. And what's funny about this one is the Atmosphere is an empty stadium, which kind of makes no sense, right? So, Saka. Bukayo Saka from the 2021 season, which is kind of cool, in Gem Mint 10. Love that. We got an auto up next, guys. We have a Inler auto. I'm not sure anyone would want this Leicester City auto, but we got one. We got Scorers Club, Sergio Aguero. Very, very nice. Very, very sick. Helder Costa, another Leeds player. Just thought I'd just get some Leeds cards for Simon. We've got Billy Gilmore as well. Rookie card right there. Chelsea. Last but not least, a rookie card, Gabriel. Again, just because it was a rookie, we got an 8 though. Name it to mint 8. The cards get stamped with the sleeves, obviously, just to protect the cards. But that's how it looks. IRL, beautifully done. Great slab, great card. Not the best grade in this one, but you gotta love it. And there you go, guys. I'll probably leave the vlog there for today. I'm gonna go get ready now for the golf major tomorrow. Get my bag packed. I'm currently washing my golf gear, so I'm gonna go and get that out of the washing machine when it's ready. And then hopefully, it's 20 past 10 already, so hopefully a good night's sleep. And then ready for the major tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Like and subscribe as always, guys, and I'll see you soon. Love you all. Peace.